Trump rejects allegations of visiting Epstein's island. Iran ready for diplomacy, but not under pressure. Aragchi. UAE official says Iran needs to reach deal with United States. Trump says Republicans should nationalize voting in at least 15 places. Who is Jeffrey Epstein? A look at the controversial financier. U.S. President Donald Trump has again denied ever visiting the private island of financier Jeffrey Epstein, who was accused of sexually abusing minors. Trump was responding to a joke made by comedian Trevor Noah during the Grammy Awards, which suggested that both Trump and former President Bill Clinton had been to the island. Calling the remark false and defamatory, Trump said he has never been there and has not previously faced such accusations. The president also warned he may take legal action against Noah over the comments. Jeffrey Epstein was arrested in July 2019 on charges related to trafficking underage girls, with prosecutors alleging abuse dating back to the early 2000s. He died by suicide in a New York jail while awaiting trial, bringing the criminal case to an end. Epstein was known to have connections with numerous high-profile figures, including politicians, business leaders, and celebrities. Both Trump and Clinton have denied any wrongdoing connected to the financier. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says the country remains open to diplomacy but will not negotiate under pressure or threats. Speaking in Tehran, Araghchi emphasized that Iran supports talks based on mutual respect and equality, aimed at protecting the nation's interests. He added that countries engaging with Iran respectfully would receive the same response, while those using intimidation or force should expect a firm reaction. The foreign minister also claimed that Iran's adversaries have turned to diplomacy after what he described as failed efforts against the country over the past year. Araghchi stressed that Iran continues to pursue diplomacy alongside resistance, working in coordination with its armed forces to defend national security and uphold the rights of its people. A senior United Arab Emirates official has urged Iran to reach an agreement with the United States as expectations grow for possible talks between Tehran and Washington. Anwar Gargash, a presidential advisor to the UAE, said Iran needs to rebuild its relationship with the U.S. to prevent ongoing tensions and instability. Speaking at the World Government Summit in Dubai, Gargash expressed support for direct negotiations, saying he hopes the two sides can reach an understanding that avoids repeated crises. His remarks come amid renewed U.S. warnings of potential military action if diplomatic efforts fail. U.S. President Donald Trump has suggested that Republicans should nationalize voting and take control of elections in at least 15 unspecified locations, repeating his claims that widespread voter fraud affects American elections. Speaking on a podcast, Trump alleged that illegal voting, including by immigrants, has influenced election outcomes, though courts, state officials, and members of his former administration have previously rejected such fraud claims. The president did not clarify which areas he was referring to, and the White House has not provided additional details. The remarks quickly drew criticism. Republican Congressman Don Bacon said he would oppose any effort to nationalize elections, while Michigan election officials emphasized that the U.S. Constitution grants states, not the federal government, authority over voting. Trump's comments come shortly after the FBI searched election records in Georgia's Fulton County as part of ongoing scrutiny surrounding the 2020 vote. Jeffrey Epstein, the disgraced financier known for his connections to powerful figures, died in a New York prison cell on August 10, 2019, while awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges. Already a registered sex offender following a 2008 conviction for soliciting prostitution from a minor, Epstein was facing new accusations of operating a large network that exploited underage girls. He pleaded not guilty to those charges. In 2025, the U.S. Congress passed the Epstein Files Transparency Act, requiring the Justice Department to release investigation records. While many documents have since been made public, critics say some files remain withheld. Epstein grew up in New York and briefly worked as a math and physics teacher before moving into finance. He quickly rose on Wall Street and later founded his own firm, reportedly managing more than $1 billion in assets. Known for his lavish lifestyle, he owned multiple luxury properties and socialized with celebrities, politicians, and business leaders.